Where am I?
Hello, everyone, and
Space
welcome
dimension,
to Adventures in Initiative. This is Breaking Character. Well, we try not to, but often fail. Let us welcome our players. Most of us are in costume for Halloween next week, hopefully. I think, Halloween's on a Monday this year?
Monday.
Yeah, so this is our attempt at doing such a thing. Let's go through and meet our players. Tony, will you start since you are the most in costume?
I mean, you waited for me to put a mozzarella stick in my mouth. So that's gonna be fun.
You were talking just a second ago. I did not think you were gonna.
And then he took a bite.
I'm always talking and eating. It's a good rule. Nash and I have that in common.
We're on camera. You can see us.
Well, I wasn't really paying attention.
So you don't look at your players as you're trying to break them emotionally? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I don't. I
Write
just.
that down in notes.
Intervention.
Look us in the eyes.
No.
Or a virtual eyes.
To get us back on
Well,
top.
take your word that you are.
I'm trying here, Gears. I'm trying. To get us back on track here.
No.
I'm Tony, and tonight I'm stuck in space apparently, and I play Nash, the goodest boy of the group, and
He's a good boy.
who's about to do some bad things to the group. Yeah, he's everything's fine. There's no trauma here.
Ready to be traumatized.
I have my ice cream.
Woo!
Howl.
I guess Boston, you're next.
Hi, I am just Brett, the Cloak DM, pulling out my old stuff from TikTok. I don't know if anyone here watching it is familiar with this, other than maybe Tony. But I'm playing Boston Jones, the paladin fighter who is concerned but ready to fight whatever the hell he's fighting right now. And with that, I will go to the person right beneath me, which is Blood.
Hi there. I am Bloodless King, and I am playing Fenrana. Who is banging on a wall, hoping to get her or their absolute chaos gremlins of friends out of the creepy mind-altering circle area thing. We don't know if it's a circle. It's just making everyone go insane.
Look, I'm not your friend. I'm actively a wolf, apparently.
Yeah, and I think we're all just inhaling copious amounts of black mold.
Or
Well, to be
spray paint.
fair, the moment I got
Immune to
out of the
disease.
area, it's an AoE thing. It has to be an AoE thing because the moment I got out of the area, I stopped making saves.
True.
Wait,
Same
is it
with
disease?
Rev.
Yes.
And once Rev got out of it, he also didn't have any lasting effects. It was just gone as soon as he got to the edge. So,
No, no
but anyway,
Don't do it.
okay.
They're
But
fucking children.
I did a dress up thing. I have little wingies. I would show you, but I don't think that would go well with the tiny camera.
Your top is also different, to be fair.
My top is different. Yes, there we go. And I have makeup on. See the makeup.
See the makeup.
But yeah.
And
I guess I don't have the stream pulled up, so I'm gonna go with. I think darkness is below me.
You're correct.
Cool.
good job.
So I am Darkness, and Granny is pretty confident she is in hell right now. That whole, like,
Hole and then the
she's
crushing.
done some shit. She's fought some people. Not exactly the best grandma. So where she's gonna end up. And then I'm sorry, I am in my full costume other than Jean.
You're
Look
fine.
up King. Look him up. Rev.
Hey, I am playing Baldric, who is like has just discovered he's got a legitimate deep fear of being melted down. Before it was just like, that's something I'd like to avoid, and now it is like in him that was horrible. And as far as he can tell, everybody experienced the same thing because he doesn't know. So he is trying to save Rim from that. And I am wearing an old fire coat.
Yeah.
So I can't be burned tonight like I was last week.
Oh, you think?
Who's gonna tell him?
Oh God.
Oh no. Poor Bubby.
I did not tell our technician, but I had planned on having my cosplay be my costume be my new Discord thing, which is of the old DM from the 80s show or 70s. I don't know.
90s. I think 89 or 90.
It was not. It was definitely 80s. The animation was definitely 80s.
1 second, and I'll actually get it on screen so other people can see it.
Oh, that would be appreciative. Otherwise, I'm still the brain power behind this as the DM for tonight's episode, where we left off the heroes in a kind of a crazy little madhouse of horrors with Nash going on full wolf and Brett having to face a nasty something in the dark with blood spatters, droppings everywhere and body parts just surrounding him. And it was a good old time. Of course, as Ramita was also in a house of horrors, falling to their death, if not being crushed. And Rick had gotten out of his, but only to just turn around and go straight back into one to try and help rescue Ramita, as Fenrana is just trying to get everyone to be alert in the most I'm not touching you way ever.
Bad circle.
I mean, it's a blast from over here.
Yeah, you
Shut up,
felt,
wolf boy.
Only one
you felt a
enjoying
blast
it.
in your probably your thigh.
I love the fact that everyone is having terrible experiences, and I'm like, this is the best day ever.
It's the best.
So, you guys, focus. I think we will start off with Ramita. Yes, Ramita, you have these walls that are coming in on you. Just feel the sound of grinding metal on metal closing in on you. And I want you to make a perception check.
I couldn't find my physical die, so the online one better not fail me.
Right.
That's a 7.
Oh my.
Oh no.
So you see with these walls that are caving in on you, you hear, well, you don't really hear it because the walls are loud as they're crushing, grinding towards you. But you do see out of the peripheral eye an object coming towards you. It is semi-large. Of course, everyone is large to your halfling size, but this one is even a little bigger, and it is crawling vertically towards you.
The way you said that, Gears, it made me think of Beetlejuice in the film when he's coming out and like trying to attack the girl's dad. I forget his. That's what I was thinking of. I was like,
Wait, what did it make you think of?
Trying to think.
Beetlejuice.
What is that?
Beetlejuice.
There's 3
I'm
times
sorry.
now. It's gotta happen.
A musical number?
Yes, a musical number. We're all
Okay,
now
we just
singing.
gotta say it 3 more times.
I was like,
This is
I
now
got
a
at this point,
theater
we said it
show.
Once. We had to do it. We had to complete it.
Granny's gonna be sitting there like, shit. Friend or foe. I need a ride. Will they give me a ride? Should I smack them? Just decision.
It is coming closer. As spryly legs are coming ever so quickly.
Can I chuck something at it? I'm gonna chuck a candy at it.
Okay.
Fragile.
I'm fragile.
See if it makes any contact.
A lethal lozenge.
Those things can be
Uh-oh.
hard, man. Especially if like they're really old.
What did you roll?
Lozenge.
What was I checking?
You were trying to check see if you could throw a butterscotch at someone.
So that would be
Dexterity,
athletics,
right?
right?
That'd be an unarmed strike because they're not proficient in throwing
It would be unarmed.
lodging at someone.
A lodging.
I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It goes sideways. It just down in the hole.
I'm fine.
Shit. Oh my god.
At this
I'm gonna put one of
point,
those candies in my mouth.
at this point, Rick, you notice Ramita grabbing a candy from their pocket and just throwing it to your side, and it just goes. It hits the ground.
Mr. Shrimp, I can't eat candy.
Can I hear him in my hole?
You hear.
And I'm just gonna keep climbing towards her.
I wish I spoke goblin. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna, when he gets close, I'm gonna try to smack him, but only when he gets within arm reach, not hammer. I'm not trying to kill. Just trying to be like.
You're facing off a giant something.
It looks like a giant centipede.
You don't want to kill a giant centipede or a giant.
Centipedal.
I kind of want to try to ride it out. Like, see if I can climb on its back.
Okay, a beast tamer. Awesome.
Let's go.
I have a comment to make, but I don't think it's appropriate.
Welcome to the Centipede Rodeo.
I see no other way out of this hole. And this thing's crawling up the wall. So it's like, okay, this is going to be my best option. I'm going to have to, like, jump on its head. And
Sounds like a good idea. Go for it. Let's do an animal handling check.
Okay.
Or straight up wisdom modifier. You got neither.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
Oh, nice.
What was that? I'm sorry.
She got a 6.
Okay, I was just getting ready to put up my crit 1.
I need new dice.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Baldric, I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Unnecessary. I'm amazing at those.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
That is a 3 plus my modifier,
Oh no.
which makes it a total of 3.
Okay.
That is
So
This rack that you've been climbing is now a wall, and suddenly you hear the of the walls caving in and coming closing on you. You are down in the midst of this giant hole that you apparently found yourself, and the thing is collapsing all around you.
That's unfortunate.
that's a nifty teleport they got.
What's the automaton doing?
I'm just gonna start trying to climb my way out and like calling for help.
Gadget. You do still see Ramita, however.
Can I see him?
No. At this point, we will switch over to Boston.
He is shot at this thing and swung and missed. So I believe actually
Yes.
it would be Nash's turn, unless we want to roll initiative or whatever you want to do, DM.
Well, no, you shot at this creature.
Mute.
Damn it, I'm good at this. I swear. We did
I
end,
just saw his mouth moving.
we did end by rolling initiative. Do I remember what those numbers are? Fuck no.
I don't think
we
we
could probably
I don't
look back.
think we did.
It's
all
not
get
in the notes.
natural
I
20s.
did not remember rolling initiative.
No one. I did not ask for initiative.
Oh, I apparently rolled initiative for no reason or something. I don't know.
If you want to punch me, just punch me, Tony. You don't have to ask.
Look, I'm coming for you. You'd be lucky to get a punch.
All around me are familiar.
So yes, Boston, you just shot a shot off your shotgun
Mhm.
towards this creature that was growling, snarling at you, and you're waiting to see if you hit it.
Mhm.
Boston or Nash, you're on your trek away to your prey that was smelling oh so good when you were sideswiped by this wolf that you allowed to go from the previous fray that you had, and you're knocked not off your feet, just you're now aware that this thing is here.
Well, if it's taking a swipe at me, I'm going for it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the biggest wolf in the pack. Let's go.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And you were so generous too with letting it go. It's
Yeah.
come back to swipe at you.
That bitch ass is gonna learn don't fuck with me.
Oh.
And let's be... Brett, I would like to preamble say I am sorry.
Go for it.
This is
Go for it.
likely-
I'm sorry too.
This
You
is
were
likely-
already raging.
Yep, this is likely a reckless attack.
That makes sense. You're gonna hit me unless you roll stupid low. You're gonna hit me.
Yeah, but it's more fun this way. So let's see. Oof. First roll is a 25.
Yes.
Okay, second roll would be a 21.
Yes.
Which, let's see. 1d8 plus 3, and I don't know if that was including the rage to anyway. Alright, let's see.
The rage modifier is not added by your strength modifier. You have to add it in separately.
Yeah, so...
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginning of Nash murdering all of us.
That
Or
is-
just Boston specifically.
That is, 12.
12 points of damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so this is our initiative order. It's just going to be back and forth like this.
Okay.
Nash, you take a swing at this smaller wolf form that you let go. We're so generous to let them lick their wounds, and yet they decided to come back for another swing. And Boston, this creature that you just shot at has now come to form and taken a bite out of you for 12 points of damage.
Ow. He is going to. Does this creature look like bipedal humanoid at all, or no? Is it just like a weird like form?
It is. It is a weird creature. It is
Could
not.
I see where its leg
anything
would
of-
be? I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna aim for its leg.
Yeah, it has. Let me pull up the monster manual.
I'm thinking
Tony,
of like hell of not what's it called?
thinking of.
Brain. It's not a Nomu from My Hero Academia, but It's like from Hellsing Ultimate when Alucard starts turning into like more demon-esque form or like wolf form.
Baskerville?
Yes.
Oh.
So lost. I don't know.
Yeah,
So basically, it's this
going
amorphous
on.
blob with eyes kind of everywhere. It's terrifying. Still holds a relatively humanoid shape, however, it's kind of in that uncanny valley of, okay, that looks human in form, but that's about it.
Is it? Yeah. Here, I'll put...
Yeah, there are vague. Let's see what. It looks werewolf, but it has a few extra appendages. Let's see if I got.
Also, while we're figuring this out, we got a really nice message from somebody in chat that said, I don't know anybody here, but I just wanted to say that you guys are all loved and worth it. And don't let anyone tell you different. It was really nice.
Oh,
and I just
well,
wanted to
thank
say
you,
thank
Jade.
you to Jadan.
You.
Thank you, Jade.
Jadan.
Thank you.
I don't know how to actually say that, but yeah.
I would do
Alien
a
Defense.
hard animation thingy, but I can't. I have it disabled right now. I'm sorry.
Jade, you and your 9 predecessors are all amazing.
I finally understand that. It took me so long to get that joke. It took me way too long.
Well, it's because
we'll
I'm
go
just
with
so
a
clever
Garo.
with my 10 intelligence.
We'll go with a loot Garo.
Okay. Either way, he's aiming for wherever leg it has, and he's gonna try to shoot this thing in the leg with a shotgun one more time.
Go for it.
Terrifying picture of Baskerville you have found. I love it.
Thank you. That is a 16 to hit.
Tony, what's your raging?
My AC is a 17.
That's a
I am,
miss.
Yeah,
for
no.
the record, I am reckless, so you
Reckless,
do get
that's
advantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's much better. 23.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Right. So the damage is 4th though because he's using rock salt, and you're raging, so it's not very good.
That's not a good thing for you, my dude.
It's not. He wasn't expecting to fight whatever the hell this thing is. That's 2 points of damage.
Is that quartered already, or
Yes,
before?
that's quartered already. I rolled
Okay.
on 2d8, a 6 and a 1. And he's then going to swing at it, because maybe that'll work a little better. Nope, I thought that was something else. Miss.
Oh,
Just a
no.
miss. I was
Okay.
I thought that was maybe a 9. No, that was a 2 and a 7.
Oh no.
He is not doing so well.
Buddy.
That's his turn.
Okay. So you shoot, and you shoot fire, and it misses.
Mm-hmm.
Goes sideways, and this thing is getting ever so closer to you. Is basically on top of you. And you hear in the distance a bing, 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 bing. Out in the far peripheral of your mind. You hear it, and you hear... Benrana, what are you saying?
Something along the lines of, get out of the center! Get... I don't know why I went for that accent. One sec, let me go find Fen. Get out of the center! Get out! Oh, Lord, my friends are going to end up killing themselves, or each other, or that's even worse. And just literally ranting nonsensically on the sidelines, throwing in, please leave! Please, just leave the center!
Okay. Nash, you were just attacked, and they dared attack again.
I mean, given no change in my mental state, it's going down. We don't back down from a shotgun blast. Or three.
Or yeah, all of you probably heard a shotgun just ring out twice, or fended, definitely.
By the way, really quickly, can Fen ascertain whether or not this is a magical effect or more of a poison in the air?
You can try. Between the bangs and the. Are you gonna stop banging?
Yeah. Okay. For a little bit, seeing as I've now heard gunshots go off.
Okay.
Meaning something even worse is going on inside of this area, and I need to figure out something else quickly. But yeah, what would I roll? Can I do an Arcana check? Or...
Yes. Do an Arcana check or a... Sure.
13?
Wait, do I not have that?
I just realized I have extra attack.
You do.
Oh no.
You attacked
I'm
twice,
attacking
did you?
half of the amount that I should be attacking.
You didn't attack. I thought you just attacked the twice.
No.
He's
I
doing
rolled
reckless.
recklessly.
Split him in half. Split him in half.
Oh no.
Oh, Boston's gonna die.
I'm so sorry, Fred.
Listen, man. It's fine.
I'll help you create a backup character.
Does anyone else in this party have healing?
No.
Not yet.
The healing power of candies.
Just wait till our next character.
You know, you actually could probably find good berry candies that taste like raspberry flavored, like something. They just do it
I
one
love that.
HP every time.
I love that idea. But yeah, did I figure out whether or not it's magic or not?
I can't find my notes, so... Wait, no, I know where I put my notes. I know where I put my notes. It's the one channel that I
my heart cry.
keep...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Chad also agrees with you. Tony, your mic's a little quiet.
Gotcha. Is that better?
A little?
Okay, I can keep cranking it up. On my end, it, Oh, I know why. There we go. That's
There it is.
probably better.
If you
Was
just
it through
scream into it, that should take
Streamlabs?
care of it.
Scream.
I mean, I
Streamlabs,
could just, yeah.
All the screams.
Wife says it's perfect.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. Because I can't take these headphones off to put an earbud in to listen to the stream now. Because they don't. There's literally no space under the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it does.
Protect you.
it does.
Yeah.
Do I notice what is it? It's the magical effect.
It is a magical effect. It is a... Wait, you did a 13?
At 13, yeah.
Yeah, that's all you can ascertain from that.
Cool,
Is
cool,
that
cool,
it's a
cool,
magical
cool.
effect. It's not biological. It is just...
It is an arcane in origin. So
For the record,
Blade High and Redeem is stretch.
yeah, some of us
Sorry.
already jumped the gun, you jerk faces. But it's a
It
stretch
felt
time.
really nice. I cracked my back. It felt good.
Ah.
You know, viewers, I'm noticing your little avatar isn't stretching. Like, if you're not doing it, why should we have to do it, sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, you jerk.
Here's what we do. We'll all pool together to get you a mocap suit. So that way you can track the whole thing to your whole thing.
I am working on that, actually. I just need to get a lead.
Nice.
It's gonna track my hands and my arms, and it's gonna be so cool, and I'm gonna love it. But
I
yeah,
mean,
no,
mocap
that is a
suits-
thing I can do.
Mocap suits are cheap. They're basically ping pong balls and tape. You're fine. We can buy
Yeah,
that for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
There you go.
The software
Three
to
ping pong balls plus
use
one.
mocap suits is completely different, though. But yeah, no. Cool. So this is an area of a magic effect, correct?
It is... Yes.
Cool. I have a snifty spell called Dispel Magic.
Hang on, let me check on the.
Here's the question, though: was it Fenrana's action to figure out?
Exactly. It's going to have to be. I have to know whether or not I can get it before you guys attack each other again, or if I have to wait.
Here's
Which
the other
I'm
question.
fine with, story-wise, but...
How big is Dispel Magic?
120 feet.
Okay. That might do it then.
Well, it depends on big warehouse is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You might have to go into it because we're pretty far down those aisles, I'm assuming.
Potentially.
Or you
I
may have
just
to
don't know
pick-
if it's a 1 point.
Right.
It's gonna probably take experimenting, honestly. I figured
That's
this
an
wasn't a 1 point fix.
That's an expensive spell to just be testing 1, 2, 3, though.
No. I'm not gonna like 1, 2, 3 test it. And also it's only verbal and semantic, but I do have 2 castings of it before I'm
That's
out.
what I meant. It's expensive spell casting wise.
Yeah, I've only got 2 of it before I'm done.
Okay. So, I found my spell. And yes, that is fine. So, you discovered that it is a magic enchantment in its origin. What do you do after that?
So
I'll allow a move.
do I have?
So what I think? correct me if I'm
How
wrong,
big
but
is this area currently?
So
Like I figured
the
out
warehouse,
where the edge of it, right, is.
right. You are correct. You are at the edge of it. You are in the space between the exterior where you came in and the first set of racks that everyone has gone down, which would be about we'll say 30-foot distance. And then as everyone went down their respective aisles, each person who went further and further away is a good 8 to 10 feet further from you. So I believe the marching order was Rick, Ramita, Boston, and Nash.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself as close to that border as possible and aim to spell magic towards the very center. Of these racks.
So as close to the center of the racks?
As
Or
close to the
close to
center
the-
of the area of effect that I can ascertain.
Your friends. Okay.
Mhm.
Because the area is much larger than what you guys were able to initially Yas.
Yeah.
With Fenrana's check to kind of see like was this magical effect, did that count as their action, or was that more?
They
of
said
their
I could get 1 action off.
Oh, okay.
I was going to
sorry.
say, yeah, there's going to be one more, and then we'll go into initiative after that to kind of ascertain an order of the 3 of you.
Yeah.
Or the 5 of you. 'Cause
And I don't even know if this is gonna work because it dispels if it's a spell level of 3 or lower. Anything higher I have to roll for.
Well, I should say this. Technically, it is Nash's turn.
But it's...
So
Hang on.
within initiative order, it goes Nash, you, and then I'm just kind of like bopping in after someone shot a gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then after that, we will do an initiative roll. Just to keep everyone in order.
Okay.
Or we can just keep it
So-
in this rotation, Nash, Boston, and then I can do something. Or if Darkness and Rev want to do something within that as well.
No, wait. How about this? I'll just establish this. It's no order, whatever. It's Nash, Boston, Finrana, and then Ramita and Rick, and then we'll go back to Nash. Sound good?
Sounds
Sure.
fair?
Okay. Because it's not really like you're not really
not
in initiative.
fighting,
you're not really
but-
fighting, but it is kind of keeping everything's
only
fair.
2 of us are actually fighting. The others are trying to stop things from happening.
Right. Okay, so what else was the other thing you wanted to do now that you've ascertained what it is?
I am casting Dispel Magic as close to the center of my friends as I can to try and dispel it on them. The
Okay.
effect.
Okay. That...
So basically, if it's a spell equal to 3rd level or below, it's just done. If it's 4th or higher, I have to roll for it.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you have to roll for it.
Okay. Cool. Oh, I wish I knew what was aiming for. Let's go. Cast. Is this gonna roll for me?
You gotta do you gotta roll a
didn't
d20
roll.
and then
Okay,
add
cool.
your
Cool.
spell mod.
Yeah, I put cast and it didn't roll it for me. I thought it was gonna roll for me. It did not. Fun. So then I have just my modifier, not my attack.
Yeah, it's just your spell casting mod. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties as we're trying to make sure.
Let's go. I'm gonna just roll a d20 and then add 3 to whatever it comes up with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's only a 7. I'm gonna go
Rough,
find my
buddy.
real dice. No.
So,
I'm changing my digital dice because I don't want to go searching.
Oh no.
So,
Boston,
7.
Maybe you should just refresh the page, turn it off and on again, sort of thing. Yeah, Tony?
Well, I just want to ask, what do you want at your eulogy?
I don't want one.
Oh no. No,
Wait,
that does not.
Wait. No. I do have inspiration still from
Okay.
because Blade gave me one last time, which I used. However,
Yes.
I never used the one that Bright gave me forever ago.
Okay.
I don't
So
know
I'm
if I can
gonna
confirm that in my notes, but sure. I didn't confirm inspirations. I probably should do that, just so that way they're in the notes. I'll do it
Yeah.
next time to this inspiration.
Okay. Please. Is that cock? Okay, well, fuck that! 21!
Okay. That does make it. So you are able to dispel the illusion around your friends. And for a moment, everything is clear for Boston, Ramita, Rick, and Nash.
Can I
Ramita,
take
you
a free
are.
action to yell bucket?
And a second, yes.
Yeah.
Ramita, as you are clinging to this wall, contemplating on whether or not you can ride a centipede, you suddenly see yourself on the 8th highest part of the rafters, probably a good 30 feet, not 30 feet, it would be 60 feet in the air, with Rick climbing towards you in your direction, which was the centipede that you had previously seen. And Rick, you are no longer in this tunnel that is collapsing on itself. You are also quite as high as Ramita, but you're getting there on these rafters that were once used to stock who knows what kind of support in inventory that this warehouse used to hold. Boston and Nash, you are in the midst of a battle amongst strangers, and suddenly, Boston, you have your gun pointed at Nash, and Nash, you see Boston, and he is bleeding. And those teeth marks look awfully familiar. When suddenly you all hear, "Book it," from Finrana.
I'm gonna be like, get me on your fucking back and let's get out of here. I can't move that fast.
Wait, real quick, is Fenrana in
You're-
eyesight?
No. Fenrana is in ear sight.
Okay. Well, that's a problem. Nash is just gonna pick a direction.
Yeah, I don't doubt. I figured that after I said book it.
He doesn't know where to go.
He's gonna go. He knows which direction he was coming from. He's gonna go that way, then whistle to the wolf.
Well,
boy.
what you see is in front of you. Boston and Nash you guys are facing each other. Nash, you're much taller. You're hunched over, leaned over. Boston, but in your peripheral behind Boston, you can see one end of the aisle, and Nash. Or in Boston, behind Nash, you can see the other end of the aisle. They're still quite a ways. You're sort of in the middle, but you are in an aisle. There's only two directions to go.
He's gonna stand up, dust himself off, put the shotgun away. And he's not booking it because he doesn't know if, this is some sort of trap, but he's walking towards the direction he had turned around from, trying to head back the way he came, taking a cigarette and lighting it.
Okay.
Rick is going to reach out for Rim,
Okay.
and whenever she's in his hands, he's going to drop from the shelf and just, take it.
You're just gonna fall.
Yep.
Okay.
Cradling her to
this is
keep her safe,
horrible.
but dropping.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to
Only 30
roll
feet.
for bludgeoning damage for falling.
Now here comes the question. Do you believe in 2d6s or 1d10 per 10 feet of falling?
1d10 is fine.
Nice. 1 percentile die. Oh! 2.
So you get 2 points of bludgeoning damage while you do a hero's landing.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Uncanny dodge, of course.
3-point heroes landing. I wish I could right now. Holding Rim. Just titanium knee digging a hole in the ground.
Yep, gripped onto his arm, the spikes digging in.
Rim is on his shoulder, just hanging on like a chippy.
Little monkey.
All right, so 3-point landing, awesome. And Nash, what are you doing?
This sort of depends. Brett said something about Boston sort of whistling at me and calling me his direction. So likely, I didn't roll to see which way he was going to go because I didn't have a right or left. I don't know what that means in this scenario, forward, backwards scenario.
It would be a forward or backwards, yeah. And I would do evens and odds if you were doing that.
But for thematic, I'm gonna say he books it, a couple of feet in the opposite direction, and then Boston yells at him, and he'll come back around.
Oh.
Also,
You
at
will
this
get past
point,
him?
he no longer is wolfish because that rage has dropped.
Yeah. I would think so, yeah. Is he booking it still, or is he kind of keeping up pace with Boston?
I mean, Boston is walking, so I don't know.
Make sure it's not a trap if you don't mind. I need a smoke.
Out of character really quick. Thank you, Bright, so much from forever ago. Oh my god.
It's so funny that this is even more reason for you to love my wife, and there's already a list.
There's already a list. It's getting longer.
I'm pretty sure we would have been stuck in limbo for a lot longer because we are rolling ass.
Oh, so bad.
I mean, some of us would have been stuck in limbo.
So also just
Others would have been dead.
Others would have been dead.
I would have been fine.
We were
I
well
haven't used
above
any of my spell
his
slots, to be
line of
fair.
sight.
Okay. Boston and Nash, you are walking, and Rick and Ramita, you're running. You're booking it.
Yep. Action dash, bonus action dash, 90 feet. I'm getting out of here.
Okay, you are out of there
Wind's
in
flying
lickety
behind me
split.
like a cape.
I'm gonna say it takes a good 45 seconds before things start to revert. The room starts to get dark again. The sound, the atmosphere starts to come back.
Okay.
The spatters of blood in the aisle that you were in, Boston, starts to show
Wait, it
up.
takes them 45 seconds to get to the end of the... Oh my lord.
I mean, we were walking for a while, and Boston was taking his time being cautious, but he's not like walking at a slow pace. He's walking with a
Regular
purpose and a
pace.
direction.
I
but-
said,
Like a PE
book it.
teacher.
Yeah, but still, it's yeah. These aisles are long. I'm using Amazon.
Those aisles are
size and
stupid
spacing?
long.
They are stupid long. This is not Home Depot.
You will get lost.
Yeah.
So
This is
I have an
Yeah.
amazing sense of direction.
I've never been to an IKEA.
You're missing
The,
out.
the aisles are
Your
similar
face.
in length to Amazon / Walmart, FedEx, whatever aisles you
But
want
IKEA
to
also has like a legitimate and like intentional labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Keep you in there longer.
he
so you buy
will-
more stuff.
So, yeah.
Nash, if they haven't got to the end yet, grab onto my shoulder and don't let go.
you probably
As a
have a
kid-
good another 15 seconds of walking distance before you lose sight of, and then the illusion takes over again.
Okay. Still, hold on to my shoulder, and if you let go, I'm probably gonna turn around and shoot at you again. That did me a lot of good.
I mean, you look like shit.
I've been through worse.
I mean, doesn't look like it, but all right.
I moisturize.
I mean, this is the worse than the last time you got stabbed with a shiv.
It happens.
Also, why do you always make enemies? I swear to God.
My natural charm. You got fleas, and I got my charm.
It's a medical it's not, just whatever.
Mum's the word.
And you're making fun of Granny for not bathing.
Honestly.
At this point, let's get back to Rick and Ramita and Fenrana, where you all three actually do convene. After running out of the aisle, Rick, with Ramita on your shoulder, you see or spot Fenrana off to the side from where you first entered. And they are exasperated.
Panicking. Full on panic look.
What the fuck was that?
Magical illusion, apparently. We are still waiting for two, though, so...
Are they, like,
Apparently they didn't run!
he was a centipede to me.
I'm sorry, what?
Freaking Baldric was a centipede.
I have only ever had 4 limbs at a time.
I was haunted by ghosts. So...
I Falling forever.
That sounds horrible.
Whoever did this, we gotta kill him.
Most definitely. However, we sort of kind of need the heavy hitters first. Well, the other heavy hitters. Who apparently decided shooting things was a great idea. I'm gonna kind of make my way down the, not down, but to the aisle that they walked down
Okay.
to see if I can spot them.
Okay. It doesn't take long, but it is very on the cusp. And At the very moment you do see them, they don't see you. At this pace of walking, Boston, Nash, the vision that you had before has come back. The wolves howling in the distance, the nightmarish darkness. You thought you saw Fenrana, but then everything went and dark and disappeared.
We don't get to make the save or anything? Cool.
No, you failed it once.
Fair enough.
And you didn't save yourself from it, yeah, technically, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't leave
So
it.
are lassos a thing in this?
Lassos?
Yeah.
Do I have a rope? Do I
I
have
think
You
everyone
have
starts with
rope? Lassos could be a thing. I do have rope.
I have dice set and thieves tools.
You
I
should
have a
have one.
crowbar, a lyre.
I think technically
oil
we should all have
flask.
rope.
I have rope. 50 feet.
I mean, we see them, and we're just gonna walk that direction. It's like
You don't
At the
say
same
but-
time,
Lasso 'em.
at the same time, you are in illusion.
So it can turn you around and make you start going the other way.
You don't know how many times you turned around in this aisle.
Press Sicily.
Guys, we need to, you know those old cowboys, the way back when, that would use the rope and like hook things on it and pull it towards them?
lasso?
Yeah. We need one.
I mean, I have a basic understanding of how to tie knots,
Hey, Fen,
but
we can't see it right now. Make some noise, please.
Ben's gonna instantly start banging the ground with their crowbar.
Okay.
Granny will use the hammer, I guess, and make some sound too.
You hear this very low sort
I'm gonna cast. I changed the name on all my spells, so it's listed as hologram projector, but it lets me create a sound at the volume of a scream.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna blare like a siren.
Okay. So
Jaw hinges like straight down, and it's just like blasting.
Boston and Nash, you hear what sounds like a town alarm. Would be very reminiscent of a warning for a Wolverine attack or werewolf attack. It's like, and it's very low thud, as though there was something walking around you.
Oh no.
Do we? Okay, question. Because here's the thing, like, we experienced
Is it coming
this
from one
previously,
source?
but I am torn on what sort of a reaction Nash is going to have to this, and I need a little bit more context before I.
Understandable.
Does the illusion does not wipe out the memories and the perception? It just changes the visual and environmental stimuli you're getting right now, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's an auditory and visual hallucination.
Just making sure. Then yeah, Nash is gonna continue moving with Boston towards that. Seeing as Boston just asked for noise, like.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is not a mind enhancer or mind changer. This is just your senses are betraying you, but you still have, considering that the spell was dispelled, you're caught in this literal limbo where the spell kind of comes back, but it's hard to trick you now. Or harder to trick you.
You've seen through the veil, and therefore it's a bit harder to pull it back over.
Yes, hence why there was no wisdom save request.
Got it. Okay.
So if we throw stuff at them, that we can pull them in with, they'll come faster than walking towards the sound.
Potentially, but there's also the fact that they are getting things pelted at them from our direction, and therefore maybe potentially that's not a safe direction anymore.
After
At
a
least
few
that's
seconds,
my headspace. Sorry.
that's fine. After a few seconds of all of this going on, eventually your eyes begin to clear. Your nose and your ear, the sound that was all muffled starts to come true, and you see around you concrete walls, Fenrana using a crowbar, making a semi-okay dent in the concrete ground, and Rick sounding like the worst siren, just blasting, echoing off the walls.
Rona's making a dent with their -1 strength.
Yeah.
It's semi-decent. It's semi.
If you've never hit anything with a crowbar, the reverb hurts your hand so much if you're not used to it.
Fen is
It
sitting
does.
there vibrating at this point.
Like, ow.
Right.
Ow, why did I do that? What was I thinking?
Right, but it's they said that they were hitting several times, so it's like over and over and over again. Eventually it's going to crack something.
I imagine it's just like, boom, boom. Taking a
Basically,
second to
once they stop,
shaking.
stop vibrating. Okay, time to start again.
Y'all can stop with the lovely music. I wouldn't suggest going to any of the choirs around here. They wouldn't hire you.
Okay, do you not understand?
I fell.
I'm gonna hit you with a crowbar.
I fell further.
True.
Oh my lord. So, we have learned something. Do not go in the middle.
Sure, yeah, we learned that.
I mean,
I do
How
not
do we
know
go
the
through?
source of this, but
Do you think
hey,
if we
Rick,
knock down?
if you haven't turned it off yet, Rick, you might want to, because we ain't exactly supposed to be in here. That's kind of loud.
Yeah, I would at this point.
I would
Go
just
ahead,
like
Anita.
to say something real quick. Do
Yes,
you guys
Nash?
remember 2 hours ago when I said this was a really bad idea and we shouldn't do it?
That
yes,
does
Nash.
sound like something you'd say. Yeah.
And then you guys said, no, it's a great idea.
I do not distinctly remember saying yes, no, it's a great idea. However,
only
I do
option.
get your point.
I did tell you if something bad happened, I'd buy you a sandwich.
I think
Here's a
we owe him
candy
many sandwiches
for-
at this point.
Or whatever happened to you because you look like you got shot.
I mean,
Here.
Rick or Boston?
Yes.
Or Nash or Boston,
We,
not Rick.
we
Rick
should
looks fine.
probably seek medical aid for you, though, as
Sorry?
you are currently bleeding.
Boston
Huh?
is definitely bleeding out of a giant hole in his neck, shoulder area.
What happened?
I got a weird
Like I
taste in my
said.
mouth.
Oh.
The butterscotch.
Like I said, you'll walk by them towards the open door. I fell, and you'll just continue walking.
We also heard a noise earlier, guys, and Baldric? Wait, no. I wouldn't know that. Has anyone made it to the other side?
Nah.
I kind of got pulled back when all of you entered into the illusions.
I mean, I made it to
And
the edge of
then
a
I
canyon and
didn't.
howled at the moon. Does that count?
I mean,
you were the
no,
wolf.
but it sounds amazing, and we should do that later.
It was dope.
Nash, do you look around?
Huh?
I mean,
Be right back.
yes. I mean, he's not gonna like. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know what room he's walked into, so he's gonna give everything a cursory glance for sure, at the minimum.
So you look down. So if you look past yourself, down the aisle that you just came out of, you notice. Well, you have a couple of scratches on you. They're definitely on shoulder marks, and what you thought were teeth mark actually looked more like wire marks. And like maybe running, like you ran into some, corners or an edge of something several times. And you look down the aisle and almost near the very end, you see a forklift that has some claw marks on the roof of it.
I beat up the forklift.
Yeah, that's
You might have even climbed on top of it and howled at the moon with
At
it.
the moon.
I
love it.
will say, I do believe the other side has some marks that were not there previously. So one of us may have made it to the other side.
I want to know if you saw
We don't
or heard
necessarily
anything.
need the other side.
We heard someone moving earlier, though, before we all were on shrooms.
Yeah.
Are we sure it
Shrooms.
wasn't just the beginning of shrooms?
Well, seeing as we were farther back than this when I heard them, yes? Are you overheating, Tony?
No. But I also can't move my jaw on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ramita, by the way, you have inspiration.
You now have inspiration.
Thank
Let's
you.
go!
Is it because I keep failing?
and no, it's because I don't think you've been given an inspiration yet, and I had the points.
Let's go.
Thank
Oh,
you.
from
Why
Brett.
does the
Okay.
description say
Why
get
did I-
good?
No, think it's I gotta learn how to write, apparently.
How do I know where you live?
You don't know anything. I don't know where I
Your
live.
girlfriend likes me more.
Uh-oh.
You wish.
Low blow.
Oh, I know it's true.
I think this is a good point to get a break. We'll
Yeah, give me a
come
break.
back and we'll come back and see where the party goes after this, realizing that they had been part of a huge illusion, and that
Let's
nothing
go.
was real.
We're bamboozled.
All right. See y'all soon.
Toodaloo.
See ya.
Bye, boy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Breaking Character, where we try not to. And today, we so far have succeeded. So,
I'll try harder.
what? Just try harder.
I mean,
Prior to the break, our crew had rallied up, got together, and are now at the point of figuring out what happened.
so, what did we learn from tripping balls?
Not to go in the center.
I mean, we still need to get around.
Safe path, follow me. Fenn's going to go down their aisle that did not make them start tripping balls.
Okay, so basically you stay close to the edge of the wall.
Mm-hmm. Scooch, scooch, scooch. I do believe the air of surprise is significantly gone with the banging on walls and shooting of guns and siren.
So let's
However,
run.
we do still have a goal in this point. At this point, we might just need to accelerate our movements a little. Yes.
I mean,
Someone carry me.
we could just try to convince them it was a rogue dubstep party.
At this point, you hear as all the lights turn on and everything gets brighter, and you suddenly can see the entire length and width of this whole warehouse.
Fantastic.
And you
Oh, it's
hear
actually-
We did that earlier.
Because we couldn't find the power, unfortunately.
You were like, you guys made us walk around in the dark? Like, uncool.
I did attempt to find the light switch.
Hmm.
And you hear, oh wow, look at it, they're here. Oh my gosh. Yo, how was it, man? And you see two individuals come out around the side. One of them is a half elf. And the other one is more human. Might have a little bit of orcish ancestry. They're just a little more stout and robust. Both about roughly the same height. And they're coming around the same path as you, from the other side. They're walking but their breath is a little lighter. They're not quite so clinging to the wall.
Who might you be?
Hey, yo, this is Brett, and I am Raphael.
Is the half
So how
elf
was
Brett
it?
or is the orc Brett?
The
Most
orc is
definitely
Brett.
Important.
Oh.
Is it the orc?
The orc.
Oh, right. Now how many T's are in his name? This is important. Just for
Oh
me,
my
no one
gosh.
else.
Oh my
I'm gonna
lord.
look at him and be like, what do you mean? How was it?
The funhouse, man. The illusions, the house, how was it, man? We hadn't gotten a chance to test it out yet for ourselves, but we thought Daisy was gonna be sending someone over, but we didn't think it was gonna be today. Oh, how was it?
Pardon?
Daisy?
No. Yes, who the hell is Daisy?
Daisy, the event coordinator? She sent you, right?
What event?
Oh no. And you see the half elf's face kind of go dark in demeanor, and so this is fun house. We're opening up for like entertainment and amusement for the weekends, and
I beg to differ. This was not fun.
I mean, there were parts of it that were fun before I got shot.
wait,
Boston
you
is
got
still-
shot?
Boston is
We're
gonna
looking-
walk up. Which one is leading the conversation right now?
The half elf, the orc is
Raphael?
rather quiet. Yeah, Raphael.
He's gonna walk up to Raphael, smiling. You got the count of 10. So who gave you this apartment? Where'd you get the substance? Because I don't think it's very legal. Before I stop breaking fingers or legs, you can decide.
I'm
One.
gonna hand him
Uh.
a kizzy as he's saying this. Just be like, we need to know everything.
This place was
y-
under investigation less than 48 hours ago. 2. How'd you get a hold of it? 3.
You see the half orc get really defensive and kind of get up close to you.
Do mind that we are completely within the realms of legality in this instance.
We
Look,
can
what?
also
I'm
just
doing the
kids,
wrong.
children, everyone. We're not trying to harm you. You're not trying to harm us. I'm sorry we tested
I
your
beg to
thing.
differ.
Where the fuck did you come from? We're looking for something here, and this is the only way we can get it. Like, we heard clattering and stuff. Was that you guys?
The Brett, like, he's not the most graceful of people, but we were setting up and we didn't think anybody was gonna come in, but you guys came in. We were like, oh shit, we gotta get ready, and so we kind of we didn't really want to ruin the surprise.
Okay,
Is there someone named Scully involved in this?
Who?
4.
back to Boston's question. How did you get the rights to make a fun house in a place that was being investigated by the police literally 48 hours ago?
Oh, I mean, they said they got everything they wanted.
Who?
I don't know. You got Daisy's our manager. Like they did the organization, but they said that once the police were done with it and cleaned it out, it was free game. I mean, we got a great deal for it. Nobody really wants a place where somebody died.
Someone died?
Oh yeah, they said they found a few bodies, and when they were doing their investigation, we thought it would be really cool to add to the atmosphere. So we ducked that out when we just went for it.
So where's Daisy?
Yeah, we'd like all the information on Daisy, and I respect it. He's gonna look to the half orc getting closer. I respect if you get out of my face before I decide to put you under arrest for either interfering with investigation.
I'm just gonna pat Fenn's arm and slide a candy under her hand.
Thank
Or
you.
their hand, sorry.
6.
It's okay.
The half orc is not backing down.
Okay.
He's just not going forward. He's just
Sure.
between you and his buddy Raphael. You threatened him. He did not see a badge. He's just you're a bully to him.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And Raphael is just kind of oh man, sorry. I could totally get you Daisy's info because she was all enthusiastic. She was all excited for this, because there's only a couple of these in the area. And a lot of people don't like having this kind of stuff, but we thought it'd be really cool for pumping up the tourist stuff in the area. And so, we got all our stuff taken care of. We were just looking for a location. And as soon as this became available, nobody wants it. We talked to a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, nobody wants it because A, there were people killed here. B, it was being used by a cult who are kidnapping children. And C, because it was actively the scene of a police investigation 24 hours ago. What do you mean they grabbed everything?
Inspector, can you
That
show
is-
this
wait.
Absolutely
Is
done
it
at this point?
Inspector,
is it
show me the
24?
badge.
We don't know where the children are.
48 hours. I'm so confused. Your times are just off, man.
Boston is gonna take out his badge and start it's probably on a leather strap. He's gonna wrap it around his knuckles like he's gonna use it as a brass knuckle. Show me a badge, detective,
What do you
before I show this
mean
guy mine.
confused about the timeline? It was literally 2 days ago. There was a fire here. Yes?
I mean, cool. We can add that to our
7.
I don't know. I'm just did you not like it? He seems
No,
genuinely
no, we did not
confused and
Particularly like it. What we are trying to ascertain is the fact that the people we are currently chasing, which by the way are being also chased by the police of this city, were using this place as a hideaway. And now you're turning it into an amusement park.
well, yeah.
Imagine people younger than you losing out on all this fun you're having.
8.
I'm kind of lost. I don't.
There are
Look,
kids
man,
that
I'm
I-
just literally just gonna
losing their
shove their way through them.
Pardon me. And Ray kind of steps forward. It seems to me as though you may not be feeling as cooperative as we would like. And to be fair, we have been aggressive in this situation. So, first, allow me to apologize. And second, if you could do us this favor of giving us the information that we need, then we would be happy to tell everyone that we see to come here once you're open and ready. And with that, I would like to roll for persuasion.
I am not in the mood to give guidance. Boston's ready to deck this kid. Let's get it all in his
I
face.
do not need guidance on this one. Probably.
Just gonna scooch between Boston and the kid.
I'll take that.
We're trying
17.
to save the children.
Oh yeah, that's totally persuasive.
This isn't a child. This guy is at least in his 20s.
If they're
I mean-
running a place, they're
They're a
older.
child to me. They're a child to me.
We're
15-year-old
all
run stuff.
except for the automaton who doesn't technically age, except for maybe Rust and Moss. Everyone's
We're
a
all
child
children.
compared to you. Yeah,
Do you think Baldric would allow
15-year-old.
Rust or Moss to ever touch him?
as
Right.
an
Oh,
example.
absolutely not.
As an example.
Huh?
So, yeah, it's absolutely persuasion, and he was already willing to give up whatever information beforehand. So, like, now you've got its attention, especially since you're the only person who's not threatening limb or life.
Dude, my best
Threatening
one of
your
my
life, I'm threatening to incarcerate him.
I mean,
one
for,
of my dearest friends just mauled me. It's not a good day.
for the record, I ain't threatening shit.
Yeah,
just telling them
it's
how
just
they would
the
feel.
two hot
Your
heads.
presence is threatening. You're bleeding in this man's face.
I also have blood on my mouth.
Yes.
Your beard and mustache, like it looks like you ripped into a cherry pie.
Just tried to give them candy.
Well, Ramita's kind of like really
Ramita's
short,
the
and
confusing one of this.
he's kind of just like between the half elf and the human. He's like, I don't. Anyways, so what do you want to persuade this person to do or say? Because Rick, you rolled really high.
Yeah. Basically, to one, tell us how they leased the place, because even if the police aren't actively using it, this should be locked off. Two, who their manager is and how we can directly contact them. And three, to give us free roam to continue our investigation here.
Okay. So he definitely gives you the information to contact Daisy. You're able to get a hold of this person. They have hours. They have the whole business card, everything. The getting hold of the place after he's still really fuzzy. He's just obviously not the brains of this place. He knows he's got intelligence, but it's not about legality and stuff. And then yeah, sure, dude. Like, oh, definitely. So like the center part here is where all the magic goes on, but the outside is for like us who work the place. So like, and then we can keep a watch and an eye on people. So like, if it gets intense and we see people shitting themselves, we can like turn it off and pull them out, And he goes and shows you the mechanisms that turns on and off each aisle. And there's these like, these devices on each of the aisle. It looks very it's hard not to see it, but it is also looks like it's part of the scaffolding. There are these boxes that are 6 inches by 10 inches long and about 4 inches thick, and you can see their panel is clear, and on the inside there's different adjustments and stuff, and on the very bottom is like a red button for like emergency. So like it can turn off each aisle, and then he explains that there's a master switch over in the very, very end of the whole warehouse that's for the aisle for like turning it off for like at night, conserving energy, etc. Or if there's a actual fire, and they need to get everyone out. And he explains all of
Temptation
this.
to cast Shatter.
Shatter?
Anyway. I just want to break their stuff. I have shoved my way through them and walked just straight towards where I remember the bowl and all that stuff being.
Okay.
Dungeon Master, do I know the general laws of this continent. How long is a place closed down after a crime scene before it's opened up back up to the public? Like, there is a large like window of time, isn't there usually? Not 2 days?
It depends on how quickly the police go through all of their investigations. If it's the scene of a murder, it might take several days or a week. If it's the scene of arson, depends on the insurer and who, it's basically a warehouse that's been through many hands, and an arson is kind of something that they don't really go through very often. Like, it doesn't.
Arson and murder.
They deemed it as an accident.
The scaffolding just doesn't fall with distinct crack marks in it.
Yeah, but
They
structures
didn't
get
have.
weakened in fires. So if there was already a
Yeah.
fire, the building collapsing on top of someone, that's to be expected.
It was deemed an accident, and they were trespassing.
They were trespassing? I thought
No,
they were
we
The
doing
other
were.
that.
people were trespassing. No, they weren't. They didn't legally lease this place out. They didn't legally lease most places out that they were actually using, except for the one they were using as a front.
I'm gonna look at this half orc and then show my badge just on my knuckle and say, "Now, can you kindly get the fuck out of my way?"
So
9.
hang on, Brett.
Boston's ready to go. This guy's being a problem.
Ben has already
With-
shoved their way through them, so like,
With
yeah.
Rick's 17 persuasive check, he is, given all this information, and while he's doing this, he is escorted with Raphael to the locations of the switches, of which Brett, the orc,
Yes.
kind of walks back with them, standing right next to Raphael. So at this point, he would be out of your face, but he would not be. He's still between you and his buddy.
Sure.
He's keeping an eye on you, but he's also standing really close to his friend.
Boston is going to start. Are these scaffoldings empty, or were they filled like they were the last time we were here?
It's there's been some change. It's not been quite renovated. They are a little more empty. They are the empty boxes have been removed. It does appear that there are some black like curtain or like very, very thin material put between each one, so that way they can kind of be a divider between spooks and horrors and stuff. But yeah. So like, if you were to go back in and stand and look through them, you could see to the next aisle, especially with all the lights on the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
But you would see like a silhouette of a person, because they're kind of see-through, not really.
Oh, gotcha. I think, man, like, if I look through it, I can see a silhouette of a person, like, on the other side. I'm like, excuse me?
Well, like, if you were to look, you could see, like, I don't know how to describe it, because there's these materials that are used for...
It's a thin mesh that you're able to see basically the silhouette of a person with the right lighting, but not necessarily see all the distinctive features about them.
Exactly, yes. You can maybe make out who it is if you know, like, their mannerisms and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And there is some light that goes through it, but in the dark setting that you were in, it's really hard to see beyond, 2 or 3 of them.
I'm gonna start up the group call, so that way, since Fen is a bit of ways and Boston is just with the ones that he's near, he's gonna try to see if there's anything in these boxes that are left here that might give an indication of where they went, receipts, anything. Probably not, but just anything.
You opened up the group call to get receipts?
No, so he's gonna open up the call so we can chat, but he's opening up some of the boxes on some of these scaffolding for any sort of clues. Sorry.
I see. Looking at the boxes, they're like empty, most of them. Some of them are already open. There's really nothing in the boxes.
Is there anything that looks like it was, other than the boxes, that was like left over? Like, I don't know. Like something on the wall, maybe?
No?
Uh,
You could ask the 2 people that are there.
I don't think Boston is in the right mindset to ask any questions that don't end.
Interacting with these two would not end well for us.
No, it would
them.
not. Mostly them. It wouldn't end well for them
Mostly them.
specifically.
They'll be fine.
Fenn's already considering breaking
Murder?
their machinery. No, not murder. Very specifically, not murder. However, breaking their machinery, yes.
So
I mean, you
Granny
did commit
will
murder
be
here,
the
though.
peace offering with more candy.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up and just be like, "Can you point out everything that was here when you guys started setting up?" And I'm gonna each hand them a butterscotch and one of the strawberry ones. And just be like, "We'd really appreciate it."
Oh, thanks for the candy. I don't got a sweet tooth, but Brett here, he does. So, like, have my piece, man. Go for it. No, this isn't metagaming at all.
I'm more of a lemon guy or citrus. I love me some citrus or mint.
Anyways, but like the police had taken out most of the interesting stuff, but like they also didn't let us in when they were doing their stuff either. I could only like stand outside and kind of peek in, but I just wanted to see the layout of the floor anyway. I don't care what they were doing. They did carry some stuff out, and anything else that they left behind that I didn't care for was out in the dumpster.
Who wants to go to the dumpster
Does
with
Fenn
me?
hear this?
Gone.
Who hears this? Who's nearby?
Is everyone on the call?
Fenn's gone off into the
Okay,
room
yeah, if you're on the call,
that,
you heard this. Well, actually, Ramita, do you have your group chat open while you're doing this?
I mean, I imagine so, because they all
Okay.
started communicating with me.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
just
everyone
like-
hears this.
How do I turn this off?
Your mic's not on, Ramita. You gotta.
You're muted.
Did I find anything within the room that I went into?
Okay, so you went into the room, the storage room that you
I
came
shoved my
out
way
of.
through those two, and yes.
You walked all the way through between the two. You're like, I'm done with these people.
Yes.
You
Fenn's
find
pulling
yourself.
that privileged child BS of I'm done. You're not worth my time.
You're boring me.
And walks into a room very similar to what you remember when you had first come in through the transportation sigil loop. There are many more, footprints. It's still dusty and dirty as it was before. You do notice that there is a little scarring in the wall where that portal used to be. And you notice that there is a platform, but it's half the height that it was. It doesn't have the bowl that was on top.
Fenn calls through the comms. Please, for the love of God, tell me these idiots didn't pull the platform off of this.
I mean, I wasn't here before.
It's
What
true.
platform?
There was a machine. There was a machine with a bowl on top of it that could siphon magic, and I kinda needed it. And if it's not here, then that
The police
means
might-
we've got 3 places it could possibly be. With the police, which is somewhat optimal, also slightly not. In the dumpster, because these buffoons threw it out, or the cultists took it with them when we tried to burn this place down.
Hang on. Did everyone just hear Fenrana say the B word, buffoon? Really? There's a grandma on the line.
It makes sense for her to say that.
Them.
Them, yeah.
For them to say that.
That language
Also,
was
it
a
is.
bit extreme for this.
We should
Would
watch
you
the
rather
language
I start
for
cursing?
them instead of for me. Because I thrive off of that language.
You know, the more profanities you use, you live longer.
Why do you think I'm still alive?
Oh, Lord.
Rick, you're still with the quote-unquote buffoons. What are you...
Is this on speaker? Did they hear me call them buffoons?
Rick would not have had it. Like, his entire intention with them is to, like, butter them up and, like, make this entire thing as if it never happened for them.
Okay.
I'm sure there's
Almost
no,
without
he's-
magic.
He's absolutely so happy to show off everything that he's done. And he's just like, this aisle has this magic, and this aisle has this thing. And, you know, we're werewolves and heating and like premature cremation, premature, you know,
I believe
buried
I experienced
alive.
that one.
Oh man, that must have been horrible. But I bet it was really
was.
thrilling too.
You might
It
want to tell them
wasn't.
to make up a
It
waiver.
wasn't.
They might want a waiver.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
waiver.
legal waiver would be advisable for this. So the people, you know, it protects you from people suing.
Oh, absolutely. Like Daisy's got all that taken care of. She's gonna make sure that like everyone we're going for the most haunted place ever. So like there are a bunch of people who wouldn't even show up here for that reason. But at the same time, like it's gonna be a huge attraction. We're just gonna but yeah, people are gonna have to sign up and say, hey, you know, this is what could happen. Like, you could be so terrified you piss your pants or have a heart attack, whichever is kind of, you know, worse for you. That's,
If you're looking for something to add to your marketing, you could say that this is the most terrifying experience that I have ever had.
cool. Can we quote you on that?
Of course.
Oh
Awesome. We'll need to get your name and information, and we'll put it in the advertising. That'll be awesome.
no. Yeah, that's a problem.
Have his face and his horrible, like, fake name everywhere.
Oh no.
You put this new horror attraction. This random guy. This guy looks awfully like that automaton that is wanted, that are like alive for.
So his name is basically the same name.
Basically.
Nash would still be sitting around, and I feel like he's gonna pick up on the anxiety and try to be helpful. I mean, I don't know that you have to give him your name barreled.
My name,
Yeah, barreled the Thorogood the third.
I'm just gonna real quick roll insight to see if I can, like, pick up what you're putting down.
I was gonna say Tony
Roll.
should probably roll an insight to see if he can tell what an automaton is feeling.
There's an awkward pause, but
Yeah, and
that
also-
might be smart.
That was a 7.
Oh
Do you still
That's
want that
Nash.
insight?
You know my name is Rick.
Yeah, Nash, go ahead and roll just to see. I'm just curious.
Let me get this
Oh
straight.
god,
it
they're just gonna
equally
be
as
confusing
bad?
each other in circles.
You got the 21 and the 25 to kick my ass, but as soon as you try to make sure that the automaton's okay, it's just gone. You know what? It's fine. It's
So, Nash, you don't sense anything from.
Oh,
You don't sense anything from Baldric, but you do get the sense from Brett and Raphael that, you know, their over eagerness to have somebody supporting could put somebody, you know, like yourself at a, you know, like maybe not. So you put yourself in, do a self insert, and then you kind of help out Baldric.
I'm a little bit confused by what was just said.
you stopped
don't
Aldrich
know.
from giving them his name.
Yes, because you would not want to have your name plastered all over the place. So you're assuming
Okay, gotcha. I
You don't
understand
know-
now.
You pick up.
You
You need
don't
to hide
know
our
what
names
Baldric-
for you,
yeah.
but not for me.
For a second, I thought you said I didn't want my name everywhere, so I stopped Baldric from giving his name to give my name. And I was very confused by that.
Sorry,
We
no.
weren't trying to kidnap him, so
You do
makes
not need
sense.
to know our names.
You're like, I don't think I
Not
want to
the
go to
choice you're
jail,
looking
so
for.
maybe Anyways, so yes, you are protecting the crew by protecting Baldric
The name.
with the name fake name stuff.
Yep.
I'm just gonna
I'm
be in the
sorry.
trash by this point.
Yeah, so it's Boston.
Ramita's gone dumpster diving.
In that case, realizing that he should lie, but also that it might be funny to screw with his family, his former family. The fake name that Baldric will give is Lindsay Estor.
Lindsay Estor?
Shade.
Yeah, he's
Really?
going to say that it was Lindsay giving this recommendation.
Oh my
wow.
god.
Shade is real.
Just gonna write that down. I'm also gonna bold that and then italicize it and underline that name.
Lindsay
Name, very important.
ASASTOR.
Wait,
Yes.
ASTOR or just ASTR?
Yes.
ASTOR.
ASTOR. I know I said it weird. Estor. Dude, really? You're the Lindsay? Holy crap, man.
I am, yes. And I am happy to put my stamp of approval on this facility.
Oh, this is gonna be big. And you see Brett show the first sign of emotion, and his eyes just widen, and a slight little grin on his little half-orcish face.
And to help seal the deal, and to prevent myself from having to lie anymore, I'm just gonna can you accept tips?
Oh man, we're not open for business right now. I wish we could.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead anyway. And I'm gonna give them 100 megabytes. And
Okay.
just be like, okay, I need to get back to work now, and walk off and join the group.
Is no one with Fen? Is no one with-
No, Fen is alone, panicking.
Ben is
roaring.
alone in a room with Rev, as Baldric walks off, you hear kind of a cheapskate for a rich dude, huh?
Fuck these guys.
Can I beat them up now?
I think we should
What?
definitely
It's
break their
100
stuff.
megabytes.
I think we should definitely break their stuff.
That's the second
I love
highest
it.
denomination I have.
No, it's
Let's bring
not.
in the trash.
Megabytes
Let's
is the
become-
second lowest.
It's the second highest I have. It's byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte.
No, it is. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
My brain. Hang on. Sorry.
Yeah, Bossy gave Nash 20 megabytes, so he could take care of things.
That's like
'Cause that's a lot of
Yeah,
cash.
man.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's like
Yeah, I
$2,000.
just made their year.
You did.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never
Give him
mind.
Set 'em up for
grand.
life. Get some spoil little shit.
That's 100
I totally-
grand.
No, I skipped the kilobyte. I was thinking it was byte and then megabyte. I completely forgot my own lore. That's awesome. No, that's not what he says when you walk away. That it's like they're stunned and they're speechless. I thought you
The
gave them.
opposite.
I thought you gave him the equivalent of kilobyte or bytes, and I was just like, wow, that's so little.
No, that's typical
no,
of
yeah.
a rich asshole.
Cost them a single copper. There you go.
That's
For
what I
your
was
troubles.
thinking.
Feed you guys for a week.
So yeah, no, they're absolutely stunned. They're like, we could open up 2 more of these. Okay, so as you walk away, you rejoin Nash, who seems to be the only person who've hung around because Ramita's out in the dumpster and Finrana's in the room. And Boston went out with Ramita?
Yeah.
Okay. Do an investigation check, Ramita, for the dumpster. Actually, do an acrobatics to see if you actually get in there.
I would
On your own.
help her get up there. But I will give guidance and also advantage for inside the dumpsters for investigation.
Okay, first off, Granny got a 16 to get out on her own.
Okay.
Okay. Why are we always the ones going in the most arbitrary ways / doing the things like it's just the two of us and no one else?
No one else wants to go dumpster diving because one of us already has fleas. I already stink.
Mhm.
The other two
And
are
I mean,
proper.
I can't
Baldric
get
was
tetanus
never
because that's
going near
technically
a
a disease
dumpster.
anymore, so it's fine.
No.
I basically lived in a trash bin, so I mean the underground is like all trash.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what am I rolling now?
a D4. I also get,
Investigation.
That was a 14 plus 0 plus D4, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
Plus 2. So 16.
Okay. So in the dumpster, it's mostly hollow. There really isn't a lot of trash that's been thrown away since. But if you do notice a lot of police tape, a lot of that clear plastic that goes on floors so that like the police walking around can't really mess up the scene. There's, some gum wrappers from some things, some cigarette butts, a few things that were in maybe of some of the boxes that were on the shelves that the guys didn't want or need, and they were just like some random toys and stuff, and a lot of just a lot of packaging, peanuts and stuff. You do notice maybe 1 or 2 empty vials that were of the same sort that Boston had picked up the very first night when he just grabbed a random box and you guys went back to the hotel. But they are empty.
So they were used.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna grab those and the random toys and things that look like they were there beforehand.
Okay.
Find anything fun?
These things look familiar.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't suppose we can tell how recently they were used just by like looking at it, but I think we're the wrong people to know that.
It's dry,
Mhm.
so you have no idea how long ago it was used. It could have been used the night you set the fire. It could have been... You're not sure.
Mhm.
I'm gonna mention that there's a bunch of packing materials in the trash right now, so I don't think that's a good sign. It means they probably packed up the whatever Fenn's looking for and left.
Yeah.
So
From some very cautious, carelessly thrown like food wrappers and stuff, to-go boxes. There's really not much anything else.
where's Baldric? I need a bath.
He's
You say
actually
that on the
gonna
phone?
grab one of his the bottles that he has and like hand her something to drink if she would like. I don't know if she has a flask or not.
Granny always has a flask, but she'll accept it.
Mm-mm.
Did you message the Where's Baldric?
Yeah. I'll be like on the chat, hey Baldric, I'm done dumpster diving. I know I smell bad already, but I don't like the way I smell.
Yes, just as soon as you return, I can take care of that.
We found 2 empty vials. It looks like whoever was here earlier either snagged it or these guys. Do these guys seem like they're stoned, or does Raphael seem like he's stoned?
They
I think
sound
they're-
He seems like he could be the type, but at the same time, he also may be just somebody who, like, he's just a typical beach bum
Not the
kind of person.
brightest.
Just like they'll take the easy way out of anything, and like.
You alright there, Ramita? He says as they're walking back to the inside.
I'm frustrated. We are trying to save these children. We're trying to save these kids, and every lead we think we got, it disappears. It's gone. These kids are out of our grasp. We've already lost probably like 20 to adulthood, like, freaking Trixie can't get her life back. I watched my kids grow up. I watched my grandkids grow up. And
Viper, right?
yeah, and these kids never got to experience that. And no matter where we go, they're not, like, we can't get that back for them. And the longer it takes, the more kids that are going to lose that. It's not okay. Like, I am a family person. People need to grow and learn in that time. Otherwise, they're lost in this future.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated. Every turn we take is just another dead end. And I'm ready to smack heads because we let that asshole get away.
He'll hand her more fireball because that's what it was.
Big ol' swig.
We'll find it. Don't worry. And yeah, it's a pissa that these kids what's going on with these kids, but the numbers don't add up. I think the next stop should be the police station, see what they're able to collect.
We don't know if we can trust them anymore, though. Remember Danielle?
I remember. But I mean, either these guys are hiding some of the shit with them, or the police have it. That's the next best lead.
But also, the police released this place within, like, there's no way this investigation would have been done here. Like, there's some shady shit going on everywhere.
Trust me, I am very aware how slow the police department works.
To be fair, over the comms, if this is being said over comms.
Yeah.
They did not know this was actually connected to the people we are currently going after, as we did not mention the fact that we were here because we tried to burn it down.
I did not try to burn it down. I literally set one little box on fire to give us enough time to get out. Not every time I set a fire, I'm trying to burn down a place, for the record. But hey, congratulations, Fenrana.
Yeah. That's a little harsh. We don't need that right now. We need to find these fucking children.
Let's, my best bet is after we do this, talk to these chuckle fucks. Gotta go to the police station, say that we got an ominous tip that they might have been here, and we'll just work from that.
Okay. Have Baldric talk to them. I can't. I gave enough candy. They don't deserve more.
Can I break their materials? Would that be horrible?
When we're leaving.
Fenrana, are you gonna remove that information from your report from all this?
It's blacked out, right?
Well.
Oh.
If you're not gonna pretty up your reports, don't do stupid shit.
Yeah, I haven't been arrested
really
in
don't
210
like them.
years. Well,
I really don't
have
like
I been
them.
arrested?
Potentially bar fights.
Yeah, she's probably been arrested in her youth, but most records don't last longer than 60 years for halflings and gnomes. So
I haven't been arrested in 60 years.
Good.
I don't want to get arrested yet.
I don't want to go back to jail. There's some dwarves that are still in there that owe money.
I owe them some money and some cigarettes, so like I don't want to go back.
I'd say you have to worry about the elves too, but they're so disproportionately, like, they never get charged properly.
Yeah, because they're all upper class. They all get slaps on the wrist. You mean I have to stay inside my house for? I have to stay inside my house for 50 years? Darn! But I still get my servants. Man.
You're telling me I could have had servants?
house arrest.
You actively currently have a servant.
You're not
A
my
chauffeur.
servant.
Hardy
chauffeur.
has a butler.
He is
Which is
our
a type of
friend
servant.
who gives us lots of money and drives us.
A chauffeur.
Our friend.
A reverse
DD.
Uber driver, if you
Our
would.
Our
DD.
DD. That's right. There we go.
For the record, the term
so-
is benefactor.
Mm,
sure.
that's a good word. That is a good
I
word.
thought we were going for sponsor, but okay.
It also works.
So, Baldric, Nash, what are you guys doing? Anything? Boston and Ramita are coming inside. You have the information of what they found in the dumpster. Fenrana, are you going to reconvene with the group?
Fenrana
From your
has
little-
gone out to the car.
Okay,
and just
Fenrana is
sat.
just okay.
They are done.
with the investigation in the dumpster done and the spare room over, Fen has returned to the car.
I think that's where Nash is headed as well.
Okay.
This place feels like a big loss. So might as well cut our ties.
We still need to find that one chick.
Can you be
One
more
chick.
specific?
Daisy?
Daisy's
Daisy,
also another lead
yeah.
that we have.
We have to
lead
call her within her work hours. I mean, I am completely with blowing up this bitch's phone because of the trouble. However,
Does she have an office? Like, does her card have her office?
I mean, I can sleep in a car. I can sleep on the street. I'll wait in front of her door.
There is an office. There's actually no, there isn't an office. It's just all online website, phone, email, fax.
Rick, could you look up to see where the phone number is attached to the address or like a company name?
Yes, certainly. And I'm going
Thank you,
to
bud.
Cyberpunk Google.
Cyberpunk Google.
What are you looking for?
I'm just going to look up the basic company information for Daisy and see if there's like office hours where we can like catch her.
Okay.
Twitter feed, Instagram, what's her? All that fun stuff.
What's her home address? What's her favorite ice cream?
It's really easy to do if you know basic information about somebody. It's really scary, actually.
It is. So you get all the information that you probably could get off of this person. You know, they have social media, they use it. They're a very big promoter. Well, when I say very big, I mean they're really into it. They do a lot of promotions. But it looks like they're still trying to get their still trying to get to be well known. It's still kind of a sort of a beginner's little thing. They do this and that and the other thing. They've done some restaurants.
Influencer.
Yeah, they've done some restaurants. They've done some some like soft opens for some bars, and they do
Soft launches for
some
boyfriends.
other what?
Tony, no.
Yes.
They've done some small time like DJ concerts and getting more and more into the entertainment, getting less away from more away from the catering. They don't have an office that they work out of. You have a phone number you can contact, hours of which they will respond to that said phone call. But it's more if they'll come to you. They're more likely to have a meeting in a public space, coffee shop, that sort of thing.
So we should go back to the hotel or the bodega.
I think the hotel would probably be a more official setting.
Yeah, and who'd be the one to contact them that wouldn't raise the most suspicion? Also, are we gonna talk to the two chuckle bozos in the in that thing or no about the vials or?
It's up to you guys.
That would be
Do
up
it
to
to
you.
them.
I'm not talking to them.
Let's show it to them. See
I'm
if they
not
have any
talking to
reaction.
you.
I'm not touching you.
Does anyone want to come with me? Because it might not end well if I go in there by myself.
I'm with you.
I'll come.
Finn's just planted themselves on the floor beside the car.
Rick's gonna stay with Fen.
You're not gonna let her in the car, let them in the car. You're just gonna sit there and let them pout outside.
It's not locked at this point.
No,
Yeah.
Ben can get in if they want to. They've just chosen.
They're making a
That is where
stand.
they stay.
All right, so you approach Raphael and Brett, and you're like, "What are these?" Or how do you do it?
Do you guys have any more of these vials? And he's going to kind of wave one of the empty ones. Or do you know where any of them might have been?
Yo, man, I don't do that. That is totally off. Like, if you need some help, I know somebody. They're really good, but like, that's not the business we're in. So, like,
These vials were at this factory before you guys got here. I'm just curious to see if you had seen any, if you had.
oh no, none of that. Like, I'm sure the cop took whatever they needed. That was, but no, we didn't see anything like that.
Do I believe him and his friend that is not saying anything?
Roll insight check.
Oh, good. thoughts.
I would also like to hop in on this insight if that's okay.
Alrighty, let's go.
Assisting, or you guys rolling your own?
Yeah,
I will
I was planning
I
on
will
rolling my own.
I will assist then because it's probably better than mine.
I don't know about that, but sure, yeah.
And guidance.
I will say, since you already rolled, I would do either one or the other.
I hadn't rolled yet. My dice are in my hand.
Oh,
still.
okay. Okay, so yeah, you can do assist and guidance.
Wait. What are we looking up again?
Insight.
Insight.
Okay, and
I
then
got a
guidance.
16.
Who are you guiding?
I was
Brett.
guidancing Nash.
Okay.
That's good, because I just rolled the guidance die. 18.
Okay. Yeah, they are very serious on the if you need help, connection, intervention type of, like, they really are, that is not something that they want to deal with.
This wasn't a.
Nash is gonna, I think, step forward on this. Boston seems to be spluttering a little bit.
He's like.
And they,
the vials
and no,
aren't
no,
even
they're
close to the same.
they're definitely not, they have no clue what else, beyond that, like,
Oh my.
Yeah. Nash is gonna move forward with, like, just so you know, we're trying to keep this crap off the streets, and there is a reward if you hear about any more. So if you get us good enough information, maybe locations 4 and 5 are coming soon, eh?
totally, like, we're totally keeping people healthy and happy. Like, that's not something anybody needs to be dipping into. Like, the Z's, they're awful, and that I really don't think anybody needs to. Nope. Sure, yeah, we'll totally let you know if we see anything.
Gotcha.
Austin got, like, his face, even if he looked annoyed before, he is just pissed. Like, this is. Oh my. He's flustered. He's like, I did not expect that conversation to go this way.
So, Granny's gonna come in and be the old, like, boomer type thing and be like, so you guys actually know what this is?
Well, yeah, they tell us in school. They tell us not to touch it, and like, haven't you had a health
program still exists.
Sweetie, it's been 200 years since I was in school.
It's Ziazane. They talk about Ziazane.
Like, well, they like, it's part of the PE, physical education. They tell us about how to eat good nutrition, take care of your body, and they, like, tell us about the things you can, the common stuff you can get addicted to. So, like, what your tolerance is. So, we know it's stuff you don't want to do. I've never tried it. No, I don't think I want to.
Do you know any people that do it?
Absolutely not. Like, well, not anymore. You know, Jeff was hooked onto it for a little while, but we got him some connections. We did our intervention. You know, we all got huddled around him and like in a circle, and we just kind of like hugged him, and we just all got in there, and he just started bawling, and he was so sad. It was such an emotional thing, you know. But like, yeah, no, we don't do that. We don't know anybody who does that.
Can we talk to Jeff?
This isn't no. This is not the ZZs. This is we should go. Good luck with your business. It was fucking terrifying. Have a good one. He's gonna turn around.
Here's more candy.
No,
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
You should also probably get better insurance, because I don't think you guys can cover more people getting shot.
Well, nobody's supposed to have any guns. We didn't think you guys were packing. Like I said, we thought you guys were the test group Daisy sent over. And at that point, you hear this doom, 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 doom. Hey! Daisy sent us over to try it. It's at the front door that you guys were at.
If Fen saw them walking up, they instantly told him it's closed for business for today. Sorry, there was an incident.
No!
Like walk towards the door and just like slowly crack it open and be like,
Continuing with Fenn's thing, Rick is going to be like, yes, apparently Lindsay Astor had a fairly terrifying experience here, and he left in quite a huff.
Oh, with that, they would definitely go to this front door and make sure that they could go in and try it out. Closed or not.
Okay. So Granny's gonna open it
Okay.
slowly, two hands like on the door, and just
break
like.
this place.
All right, roll for deception.
Okay. Shit. Oh. Wait. Fuck. 1 sec. Deception, where art thou? That's a 5.
You have the sweet old granny like eyes.
It's got this, yeah, the door gets opened and half of them don't even see you, and the one person who does see you sees this tiny little lady go, hi! Welcome! And they're like, aren't you the sweetest? Yeah, is Brett and Raph there? So I take it, Nash and Boston, you guys are you're leaving?
Yeah. It's not even he's gonna... Nope. I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw to see if he can keep his cool or not. Nope. He takes one of the bottles as I step outside and just tosses it to the ground, pissed, and it just shatters.
Ash puts a hand on his shoulder.
Nah, he'll batter off him. I'm fine.
It helps.
Granny's just gonna look at the other guys and be like, he's just frustrated. He's so scared.
As he's still slowly bleeding through the neck.
This group that just saw you guys leave are like, half of them are intimidated because of the blood, and half of them are like super excited. So, yeah, they go in with a mixed set of feelings, and then and you guys exit. You are all outside the vehicle, and what do you do now?
Rick is going to kind of let the party in on what his thinking is. If it helps, I've already gotten our revenge on them.
Really? How'd you do that?
No.
Another cigarette.
They should be on the receiving end of a fair amount of legal action from the Astor family.
The Astor... Wait, isn't that the family that we...
Does Fen know who the Astor family is?
Make an intelligence check.
Or it could technically be history.
To some degree, yeah, I suppose.
I'm fine with it based intelligence. Fen does not know it's 5.
5 total or just 5 in general?
5 total.
Oh no.
Yeah, Fen, it just does not ring a bell.
What,
They're currently just plotting how to get this place shut down.
Wasn't that the family that we picked you up from?
Yes, the very same.
Ah. So yeah, he'll toss the other vial to Fen. They thought it was ZZ, so these guys don't know anything about this. So the other thing, I was thinking maybe we should head over to the police force, see if they have anything, or if they haven't gotten rid of everything. I know we can't trust them.
Let's also call that one chick while we're on our way.
Call into the morning, can we?
Just leave a voicemail. Get us on our mind.
Isn't it like noon?
Is it
Yeah,
noon?
what time is it?
It's roughly
nighttime.
midday.
Oh,
Because
never mind.
when
Oh,
you
yeah.
left,
I thought it was
you
nighttime.
left it.
Ignore me.
It's been a day because
been
you
a day.
left early morning to go raid the elementary school, and after having found a dozen or half a dozen of people who you think may have been children 2 months ago, and having the one person run off, you chased after Danielle and did a whole thing with the bodega, and this is closer to mid or early afternoon, maybe even closer to late afternoon. It's afternoon.
So let's blow this bitch's phone up.
Let's. On our way over to apparently the police, whom we're not supposed to trust, but now have to trust.
We're just gonna see if they have stuff. We're just looking, browsing.
Now the trick is, you say you got an ominous tip that the place that had the Austin incident might have had some intel that might be useful.
Yes.
Get a hold of the file. If it's janky, that's something to add to your personal file, Mr. Inspector.
Right. Field work is hard, I have discovered.
And it's only day 2. And you'll say lighting another cigarette.
They just like bop their head against whatever wall or solid thing they could possibly be in.
You're
Not
gonna
like hard, just like
Baldrick's
let their
car.
head fall down.
Aldrich's car, basically.
Yeah, so they just like let their head fall down.
I'm gonna try to pass Fen a drink and be like, makes it easier.
I tried that earlier with smoking.
At this point,
Anyway.
I think we're going to leave it off there. Are you guys going to reconvene at the hotel, or are you going to go straight over to the police afterwards?
The police.
Yeah, police station first, and then the hotel after we get a hold of this Danielle chick. No, not Danielle, whatever her name
Daisy.
is.
Daisy.
Perhaps we leave the bounty hunters in the car, as they are currently bloody.
Oh, fair enough. I mean,
That's not a problem at all.
yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, we got a personal cleaner. We got a mobile shower right
I
there.
forgot I could do that as well. Yes. It has been a day.
I think no matter what I do, so I'm just gonna accept it.
Prestidigitation. So much
I'm also-
prestidigitation.
Both of us, teamwork.
Oh,
Gotta
yes.
do one of these. Nash, you heal 11 hit
Should we
points.
go with
by the
something
way, as they do a
floral
first
or more
distribution.
A combination.
Wait,
If you
Nash
try-
heals 11?
If you
Yes,
were
I heal him
trying-
11 HP.
Back up. If you try to heal Nash, he is going to tell you to heal your damn self.
He would have started you just putting his hand on your thigh and healed you up 11 points as I rolled max HP.
Oh, you're just
part
gonna
of your
like
thigh.
fight it up. You're playing the nervous game, right?
No, it's not even slow up. It's just hard press into the inner thigh.
Inner
Not gonna
thigh.
back
Mm.
Ooh.
I mean,
Now, do you think it's his thigh and it's something else?
It's flesh. It's squishy and it's
To be fair, he's wearing booty
Warm.
shorts.
Answer.
And to be fair, he's wearing booty shorts. It's pretty clear what is what.
No, every time you guys talk about booty shorts, is he wearing fishnets? Because I always imagine fishnets and booty shorts.
We should get him some fish
Push it on top.
there are
Is it-
sheer mesh sort of sides to it, so there is outer leg that is actually
It's that
see-through.
exercising jockey mesh. It's the sport mesh.
Jeggings.
Oh, I was
Okay.
always thinking like the brother in 51st Dates. Like tiny shorts and a net shirt.
I'm imagining like fishnet stockings all the way down with like
No.
bright ass pink booty
I
shorts.
actually have an Etsy like image of the shorts that he's wearing.
Excellent.
Is it
Yeah.
appropriate? Is this something we can look at? Or
Let you ruin my image. I'm gonna keep it.
So, as we leave off our heroes with that image, let's do our end of stream count off and get this night done with. Thank you all for this part 2 of a horror series, mini series that I played with. Hopefully, it's appropriate for the Halloween session or Halloween. I'm tired.
Vibes.
Vibes, yes.
More.
Hope you guys loved it, enjoyed it. Let us count back Bloodlust. Will you start us off?
Oh,
Sure. Hey guys, I am Bloodless King. I play Fenrana, and they are so done with today, contemplating actual physical damage to these people. And yeah, so I am a VTuber here on Twitch, and you can find me also on Twitter for any updates, as well as TikTok every once in a while. I'm gonna try and start getting better at that.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. In that case, we'll go with... I did Darkness last time. Brett, go!
hello. My name is Just Brett, or Just Brett. Oh, I realized what mistake I just made. Boston is here, and he's getting to the point of where he's tired. Right now, he's just tired. They thought this would be a clue, and just annoyed at the moment. And hopefully, going to the police station or getting a contact with the Stasi will go better than going here, because they're just wasting time right now, and that's really beginning to upset him. I stream every day here on Twitch, Just Brett. Sometimes on YouTube, sometimes I do things on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All similar names to Just Brett. And let's toss it over to Rev.
Hey, I'm Sanguine Rev, and Rick is like actually feeling really proud of himself in this moment. He thinks he's done something very smart, and he has absolutely handled the situation.
The only one that's happy with the situation right now.
Nash.
Hi, I am Nash. I'm Tony, playing Nash, in fact. And Nash, unsurprisingly, has some turmoil about today. It was a little bit rough. Some shit went down. Not super happy by the results, but here we are. So, and you can find me on social media at Tony Will Edit for TikTok. So, yeah. I don't remember who's left. I want to say Blood, but it could just be
No,
Darkness.
it was Darkness. Darkness is left.
Look, I'm unconscious already. It's fine.
You're fine.
Okay, so Agnes, I am the least cool out of everyone. They're trying to convince me to post videos of my rabbit and cat playing,
Do it.
complaining each other.
You should do it.
I don't know.
We're enablers, I'm sorry.
Ramita is getting more annoyed and angry by the day because, again, Ramita is a family person. She has a full life behind her of raising kids and grandkids and all that fun stuff. And these people are losing out on everything. So she's getting more and more frustrated the longer it's taking to take down this asshole Scully, who also ran away from her. Yeah, again, I'm the least cool out of everyone, so follow them. And to our wonderful DM.
Thank you. I am DM Gara Sparks. I am the same on most social medias: TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all that stuff. I am also the one who's created this annoyance of characters that seem to have irritated all of the other characters. It seems the more laid back. It seems like the more laid back the character, the more annoyed the PCs are. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Yes, come back.
I was just small. What do you want from me? Oh, sir.
It was just an illusion. Nobody actually was attacking you.
I mean, the blood
somebody was
says
attacking.
otherwise. Also, how would you feel being buried alive?
I have 5 siblings. I've been to a beach. It's happened. It's awful.
Hey, you actually do have 5 siblings? I have 4. 4
Nice.
siblings. 5 of us total.
Nice.
Sorry.
No, you're
So
fine.
it's cool. We're all tired, and we're gonna close it up. And we'll see you all next week, hopefully, for a change of pace, because Tony's not going to be here. He's going to be doing some other work stuff. So we're going to have a Q&A like we did last time. And it's just going to be a bunch of us hanging out as people and no actual session.
And put it on your calendars, November 3rd through 7th. A and I is doing TTRPG streams to benefit kids who need medical help. Like gaming, kids who need medical help, you really can't lose.
No,
I will actually
kids.
running one of the games on actually the 3rd, and Rev will be one of.
because apparently we can't.
Yes, help! Yes, please save the children because breaking character can't break the right characters to fight the children.
We need to break everything.
Every kid you help us save, we will help save in this game.
Or maybe it'll soften our DM's heart to give us a clue or something.
Oh, God. Yes. All right.
Every real life you save will save a fake life.
Okay, this is completely off
I
topic.
don't think this is.
Let's close it out, Tony. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.